Here we have for sale our 2019 on a 19 plate Volkswagen Transporter. This is the T6, which is the shape. This is the T28, meaning it's got a 2.8 ton gross vehicle weight. This is the long wheelbase, and you can tell that by this little section here behind the side loading door. It's got the 2-litre TDI diesel Euro 6 engine producing 102 brake horsepower, and this is the Startline panel van, but crucially with business pack. And then just wait a little bit later in the video and I'll tell you exactly what that is. But starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one has got rear barn doors. What I mean by that are two doors which open in that sort of fashion. The other option which you can get is known as a tailgate, which is one door which opens up like so. But first thing that really strikes me here at the rear of the vehicle is this is just exceptionally clean and tidy, this vehicle, and you will see that there is very low miles on this particular van. It is one owner from new and clearly well looked after. Looking, as I say, exceptionally clean at the rear of the vehicle. Now the first part of the business pack is actually here at the rear of the vehicle, and that includes the rear parking sensors. So very nice to see that. Of course, obviously helps with parking. If we open up the rear doors, we can start to have a look inside the back of the vehicle. In terms of condition then, as I say, on top of the rear bumper, a couple of very minor marks here just on top of the rear bumper, and of course take your time to pause the video or go back to a particular point if there's anything in detail that you want to see, but I will try and cover as much as possible. But again, just looking in the back of the vehicle here, in absolutely lovely order, and there's sort of these exposed metalwork areas. These are the sorts of areas, of course, to look out for, and of course inside of the doors, but looking very, very clean and tidy. Brand new ply lining in the back of the vehicle. We've done this, of course, during our preparation. We do this, as I mentioned in a lot of my videos, we do this in the vast majority of the panel vans which come into us, and you can see here our ply liner does an absolutely fantastic job, looking very, very clean and tidy, all nicely siliconed in around the edge and with some aluminium strips there on the edge as well. Even cut out the tie down points in the back of the vehicle as well, so of course perfect for tying your cargo down. There's a couple of load lights in the back here which come on and off when the doors open, but are on a timer, and you've also got the factory fitted bulkhead there, which actually splits in two halves. It's removable, and you can see that line of bolts there. If you remove that, you can actually just take the top off if you wanted to, but as I say, that is totally removable very, very easily. But as I say, lovely condition in the back of the vehicle, and because it's a long wheelbase, all of the extra load, all the extra length on the vehicle is here in the load space, and so you can really tell. Looks a really good usable space there in the back of the van. Moving then down the driver's side, and this is where we can start to have a look in the reflections down the side of the vehicle, looking in these sort of body lines here. It's just very, very clean and tidy. Maybe the smallest little blemish in the paintwork just there, but all in all, as I'm sure you'll agree, a very nicely presented van. If we open up the driver's door, then we can start to have a look inside the cab here, and I say, just again, strikes me immediately how clean and tidy this sort of entranceway is here. The driver's door card is very nice. You get electric windows, electric heated mirrors as standard. You can see that we do have two full remote keys with the vehicle, and the mileage is there. If you just look in the bottom of the onboard computer, 17,846 miles, so very, very low miles on this particular example. And you can really tell that with things like the steering wheel. There's really no excessive wear at all, of course, on the steering wheel or the gear stick. 5-speed manual gearbox to go along that 102 brake horsepower engine. And looking here at the driver's seat, lovely condition here on the driver's seat. Again, as you'd expect, no excessive wear. And looking at the passenger seats then, you do have two passenger seats. You can pull the front of it up, flip it forward, and that gives you access to some extra storage then underneath, and that is where the toolkit is now located, because we have got the wheel arch boxes on the back. If I just quickly jump in then, you can see that we have got the full book pack there in the original leather wallet. If we look down into the middle, then you have got this lovely screen which has got DAB radio. You can also connect your phone to this via AUX, an SD card slot if you want to, if you've got some data on there, and also there's a USB point over here. But I say DAB radio, and you've got Bluetooth phone prep on here as well. If I put the vehicle into reverse, see if that shows me on there. there we go. Put the vehicle into reverse, you have also got the rear parking sensors on there. And now the second part of the business pack, which I've alluded to earlier, is air conditioning. Absolutely crucial bit of spec on a Transporter Startline. Of course, they don't come with that as standard, but as I say, when optioned with a business pack, you do get that. So this really does open this van up to a whole host of possibilities, whether it be a camper conversion, a combi conversion, anything that you would like, maybe even a shuttle conversion. There's so many possibilities that could be explored with this. As I say, having that air conditioning is a big plus. It is just starting to drizzle with rain, unfortunately, but I can tell you, looking here at the front of the vehicle, it's very much free from stone chips, if I'm honest, looking very clean and tidy. Of course, the Startline doesn't come with a colour-coded front bumper. Of course, that is for pure practicality, but again, condition-wise, looking really clean and tidy. As I say, one owner from new. During our preparation, not only have we ply-lined it, but we have fully serviced this vehicle as well, so that's something you're not going to have to worry about. Looking then down the passenger side here, and again, just looking in those reflections, if there's any little pin dents or marks or anything like that I can see, I will gladly point it out to you, but looking very clean and tidy. As I say, there's really not a lot to fault it on. I guess as you would expect for a vehicle with this sort of age and mileage. And I say one owner from new, they've clearly looked after it. If we open up the side loading door, this gives you another aspect of the load space here. Now again, you can just see how nice of a job our ply liner does there, and a closer look at that factory fitted bulkhead. In the back of a Transporter, you actually get a headlining as well, so it does come with these panels on the headlining. And if we open up the passenger door here, excuse me, just a little cough, we can start to have a look inside the cab from this angle. So passenger door card, looking very clean and tidy. You can also turn off the passenger airbag there if you so want to. The only thing I can fault it on this side is this step. It just looks like it's something's just caught on there, and it's just slightly creased the plastic just there. It's not actually sticking up very much now, but as I say, it does look like that's been creased at some point. Looking at the passenger seats then from this angle, again, in really good condition. Same with, of course, the glove boxes and the glove box down below. Let's say we have got the book pack up there. So just to summarise this particular vehicle then, this is a 2019 on a 19 plate Volkswagen Transporter. It's the T6, as I say, which is the shape. It's the T28, so 2.8 tonne gross vehicle weight, 2 litre TDI diesel Euro 6 engine producing 102 brake horsepower, 5-speed manual gearbox to go along with that, and this is the Startline as a long wheelbase with business pack, so air conditioning crucially, and also rear parking sensors as well, and things like DAB radio, Bluetooth, etc. Very clean example, as a one owner from new and just been through our workshop for a service. If you'd like to see the full advert for this vehicle, please head over to our website, which is bridgeendvans.co.uk, which you'll see just there. This is where you'll find the full advert, including the photography, the description, and of course the price. We will welcome inquiries on either of the numbers listed here at the bottom of the sign. We can take cars or vans in part exchange. We can deliver our vehicles nationwide, and we can arrange finance at very competitive rates for clients in many different situations, whether that be a limited company, just a non-private individual, or if you're self-employed, we can arrange finance for you to spread the cost of this purchase. Thank you very much for watching.